Obviously, they ran the football well last year with Breon. What is going to be the big key to keeping that excellence in the running game up this year?
Just staying focused and following your blocks, making the right moves.
Offensively, what excites you about this Central Noble team heading into this season?
We got a lot of size and speed. I think we can move the ball well.
It had been a while since Central Noble was competitive for a conference title. Was one of those teams that you really had a game plan for on Friday night. How much confidence do you get after last season that you can build on what you guys did last year?
Oh, we have a lot of confidence. We're returning a lot of people. Got a lot of size. Levi comes back. He's a good blocker. Got Dawson, another good blocker. He's played a couple of years for us. So,
Coach Tipton, what are some of the differences and similarities between him and Coach Moe?
he's a little more laid back, but he can get fired up and get us moving. His offense is a little different, most the same. Do a little bit of wings and more motions.
So some different faces. What's going to be priority number one when you guys start practice next Monday?
Intensity. We want to be intense, hard hitting, get going, get in condition, everything.
Last year, a lot of the success from Central Noble went through the offensive line, went through the running game. How do you guys try to keep that up, and how do you build off what you did last year?
Just to be quick off the ball and make sure we be aggressive with the when we hit and making our blocks so that our running backs can make a read.
When you take a look at last year's season, how do you build off that success? Because it has been a while since Central Noble's had the kind of success you had last year.
We just got to keep the same intensity. Go after people. Don't let them get you.
How do you make sure that you're not complacent like after last season? You know, a win against Busco, an emotional win, and just kind of riding high. How do you make sure you don't take kind of that for granted?
We just got to keep doing what we're doing and make sure that we don't get too big of heads and not get too up on our high horse.
Who are some of the guys and maybe some of the positions that have impressed you throughout the offseason that have you thinking 2018 could be a special year?
I think Jesse Jacobs is going to be very impressive. He went from a wide receiver to a running back, and he's learning the position. He's never played running back, and he's come a long way.
Final question for me, your goals for this team in 2018, what are they, and what's going to be the biggest key to attaining them?
I think the biggest goal would just to be to have his greatest season last year, if not better, and to keep that going is just to work hard on the field and in the weight room and just do what we're told.
All right. Okay. Well, Central Noble obviously coming off a great season, but a change at the top with Coach Moe, no longer the head coach, Coach Tipton. Tipton, excuse me. What do you see as some of the big points of emphasis as Coach Tipton takes over for this program?
We did have success, like you said, last year. So I think we're just trying to build on that and continue to increase that momentum. We have a lot of seniors coming back and returning, so we're looking forward to this season. I think that there's a lot of things that we can build upon from last year.
Obviously, the running game was paramount for you guys last year. Burgess, all the guys, seemed like you guys were running the football really well. Who are some of the guys that are going to take starring roles for Central Noble here in 2018?
So we have Nick Rawles will be back for us at running back. We're looking forward to having him back. Jesse Jacobs is going to move into that role this year. He was a receiver for us last year. He's really fast. And Nathan McDonald will be there for us. Played a little bit of JV and some varsity for us last year. So they have some big shoes to fill, but I think that they're all capable of doing that.
Schematically, are there much changes between Greg Moe and between Coach Tipton?
Oh, not.
Well, you don't want to give away any secrets.
I don't want to give anyway too many secrets, but there's not much. Coach Moe is very intense, and Coach Tipton's a little bit laid back, but I know that he's got a lot of experience, and we're looking forward to having him coach us this year.